having technical difficulties, but your boy is back, man. All my new people, make sure y'all subscribe, hit that notification button, and hit that like button, man. Y'all know how YouTube is, man. All my knowledgeable people out there that show me love all the time, man, please hit that like button. And make sure y'all notifications is on so y'all know when your boy is up here. We got a lot of things to talk about today, trying to wait for a few people to come in so we could chop it up a little bit. I'm sure y'all seen and heard, the internet going crazy right now with the homie Jim Jones. So I wanted to chime in a little bit of, put my little 2 cents in it. And I don't have nothing written or planned. I'm just going off the top of the head because Camron, that's my bro. That's my homie. Jim Jones, that's my boy. That's my bro. That's the homie. Hopefully them two brothers can repair whatever is going on. Hopefully it ain't too far gone. I don't know. But it's crazy because I watched both of them do their thing from the bottom to the top. I met Cam like in his second year of his career, but he always was a great brother, man. And you always gonna hear about that, about Cam. Every time somebody mentions his name, I always say Cam is a great dude, is a great guy. And I hear it about Jimmy also, so I can't front about that. So this one right here for me is kind of like, I won't say touching because it's a delicate situation, as far as being, I seen where, kind of where it started, basically for Jimmy anyway. Real true like stories. Like, so me and Cam, we met on the set of Paid in Full. I already was a fan of his from his music with DMX and a lot of things that he was doing, killing the mixtapes and all that stuff. So when I finally got to really meet him in person, he was a cool brother, down to earth. We over there working, filming the Paid in Full movie, and it was, mostly after, taking breaks and stuff like that, got the time to chop it up and who was who and where was where and, things of that nature. Casey Wiggins, what up? So, after, days going by, we just hanging out, chilling, and I'm telling him what I do in North Carolina. I do a lot of parties and all that stuff. And, he was telling me about to start working on new albums and music, and I'm like, yo, so maybe we could hook up, do some promotion, and when your joints come out, we come to North Carolina. He was like, yeah, whatever you need, I got you. And, same thing, he expressed to my brother Jay Black when we was over there. So Jay Black get to New York, and Pop Lottie, God bless the dead, put an icing on the cake for Jay Black when he introduced Cam and Jay Black. When he introduced Cam and Jay Black, letting them know both of y'all is Cam is family to Gotti, and to Lottie, and Black is family to Lottie, and it's that made it even more sufficient because a mutual friend that they both had love and respect for co-signed, for both of them. So, pretty much we had this is when Cam signed with Rockefeller at the time, and that old boy was getting steaming up, getting crazy and all that. So, we actually booked something for them to come down, for Cam to come down to North Carolina. And at this time, Jimmy wasn't, had no records out, nothing. I really didn't know of Jimmy at that time. I just was, Cam music was just rocking. Long story short, we did we had a big party at this club called the Palace in Durham, downtown Durham. Down on, or is it YouTube acting crazy, man? But I have all the footage is based on. I found, but so they came down. We kept, we picked Cam them up from the airport. Jimmy was with him. That was my first time meeting Jimmy, and this is where Jimmy called, himself was being a soldier for Cam, holding Cam down. Everywhere Cam went, he was there making it happen. Actually, we flew him in from Florida. They was down in Florida doing a song with R. Kelly at the time. And I kept calling the phone so I could get him to do a drop and let them know we trying to fly y'all in at a certain date. Jimmy answers the phone, and I told him what's going on, and he went back in the back. I told Cam, he called me back and said, all right, we are good to book the flights. We booked the flights and got them down to North Carolina, Durham, North Carolina. Came down, did their thing, did the show. Jimmy was definitely on point, the hype man, holding Cam down. That was just one incident. Then we had another time when they came down to Raleigh. I think we had it was a show at some big event. Cam called me up. I went and held him down and all that. Jimmy was there. Still was the hype man then. He didn't have the song Ballin' Out at the time. So, I'm just calling out certain places and things that I've seen where Jimmy was definitely there holding Cam down. And, and was playing his position at the time. Jimmy was always quiet after the concerts or whatever. We'd be back at the hotel room bugging out, chilling. Jimmy would be in his own room, in his own world, chilling. And, that's just how he was at that time. But, so, if y'all watch the interview on the new podcast that they got out, you'll see him saying and stating certain things that he would die for and that he rode for Cam, and a lot of things that he had put together for Cam, which led him into the success that he gained today and learning the game on the way by running and hanging with Cam. Now, me on the other hand, want to give Jimmy some credit for I want to give Cam some credit for reasons of keeping Jimmy around when the ball started rolling, when that old boy was taking off. And then it also put Jim in a position to meet people, to learn how to market, if you didn't know already. I'm just speaking of what it takes when you are around a person that put you in positions and put you around people that know things. So it gave Jimmy a lot of leeway to learn things and be put in position. So, and Jimmy was saying in the interview that he was not he said he was a soldier, then he said that he still was a partner with Dipset. So I don't know the ins and outs of how that go. I don't know the ins and outs of how they actually discuss their business and discuss things. From the way how it sounded when they first fell out with each other is when Jimmy was with Koch, and Koch gave Jimmy a solo deal, and from what I was hearing, Cam was wondering where was his cut due to the whole situation of, when Jimmy started maneuvering with his team. I guess it was Bird Gang. After that, a subsidiary of the Diplomat movement. And I think that's where things kind of fell out for them at. And, the sad part about it is that those two brothers was running together hard when the ball was just sitting still, and they was trying to put air in the basketball to get it to start dribbling so they can go and make slam dunks. And they actually got that ball dribbling. And like I said, Cam kept Jimmy with him wherever he went. He even put it in his records. I'm going to get Jimmy out of that apartment 3B. And he got Jimmy out of that apartment 3B. So, it's more rough when Because they always say it's two sides to a story, and they was telling Jimmy that he finally get to tell his side of the story. A lot of people said Jimmy was talking. He took the gloves off this time with what he was saying. A few things about Mase. I don't think he ever gonna like Mase again. And he said some things about Mase, where Mase, a lot of people was not liking Mase because once Mase got on, he changed. He forgot about a lot of people. Said Mase was, ishing on Cam, and he kind of explained what was said. So my thing is this. They was young. Mase was young. Start getting a lot of money now, and that don't make it right if whatever Jimmy is saying is correct. Only thing I'm saying is, if that was true, because I can't lie, Mase, don't get mad at me, but I've heard it before. A lot of people say you changed and you dipped out on a lot of niggas not answering the phones and all that stuff. Sometimes it might have to call for that. It depends on the person that you're not answering the phone for. So I wouldn't be able to vouch for it if it was done to a person that was there and holding the person down from day one. But my thing is, like I said, they was young. Maybe Mase just wasn't thinking at the time. But this is what I can say, though. What is definitely all the way great and powerful about it is they are now cool. Whatever happened back then, brothers go through a lot of things. So whatever happened with Mase and Cam back then, I'm sure they probably talked about it, and they probably got to the point where they saying, I don't even want to talk about it no more. I don't want to think about it no more. Let's move forward and let's get around that. Let's come together. See, that's powerful. That's what's powerful for hip hop. It's powerful for our culture, for two brothers like that to forget all of whatever they went through and get together and come up with a powerful business such as what they got. It is what it is podcast, and create that and turn that into a big podcast like overnight. And that just shows you how God really wanted them to be together. Or it shows them once they come together, God gonna open the doors and blossom for them way more than they ever thought that they would ever blossom in life. And a lot of people need to take notes, take heed to that, instead of us always looking at the negative parts. But see, on this YouTube channel, a lot of negative things travel faster. When I put out something positive and put a positive thumbnail under it, nobody goes up there to watch it. But as soon as I put out something about something negative, I get thousands of viewers, man. And a lot of positive stuff that be said on them positive ones, they don't even get that message because they only want to hear the gossipy talk up here on YouTube. And now Mason and Cam is rocking. So now, get back to Jimmy and Cam. I hope that they could get whatever they had or whatever they have going on back together, because if you see how powerful that is, imagine them get back together and really be together. Not like when they did the verses, they still probably wasn't cool, but they was just standing there because it was business. It's way better when it's business and you have love for each other. And especially from something that y'all built together. Whatever the gripes is now, maybe it had to be overlooked and, have to just say it is what it is. Like the show. That's what it was then. Have some type of agreement amongst each other. But I know what it is. It's pride. Most men have pride, and that overpowers a lot of our blessings as well, man. It overpowers a lot of our blessings. But I watched Cam and Jimmy come from the bottom. I watched Cam, have a great career and switched his movement together, got with Dave Dash, got with Rockefeller, and they started doing whatever they was doing, and Jimmy was there, and Cam held Jimmy down. We can't never forget that. Cam held Jimmy down. And, most men that All soldiers, we all was soldiers for somebody coming up. That's how we learn this stuff. And the same token, we can't forget that we was there up under the wing of another person and still got to get that person their flowers, man. And that's a fact. Like I always mention him, Unique Mega Audio. That's my bro. I came up under Unique. AZ first. AZ left the game. I started hanging out with Unique. Stayed with my brother. He always showed me love. He introduced me to a lot of people and a lot of things. He's been doing things way before I have. Unique go to jail, did 26 years. I learned this music game. I've done a lot in this music game. He go home, he go to jail, he come back. 26 years later, he's still the big brother that he was to me before he left. And I had to help put him in position whichever kind of way I can. And I still look at it as that's still just my OG who I'm always look up to regardless. If I need something, I'm going to call him. Even though I probably know more about this music stuff than he do. Because he's going to call me. He'll admit to that. But it still don't matter. That's still my OG that I'm going to have to respect on that note. No matter how big, if I feel I'm bigger than him because I might know more than him in the music stuff and can probably make more money than he could in the music, it still don't matter. He's still going to be somebody that I might need for other reasons because he know way more people than I do in this game because he has done a lot with a lot of major celebrities before he left. So it's still the same piggybacking off each other, but he still respect me as his equal. He never ever made me feel like I'm some little dude or nothing. He talked to me the same way he talked to anybody else. And respectfully, I wouldn't have nobody talking to me any kind of way anyway, but I'm just saying he never even tried to do that and never even thought of doing that. I never even tried to even think that I'm bigger than he is now because he been gone and I'm been doing this and he haven't. I'm never. That's just two people seeing eye to eye. And that's what make things, flow smoothly, man. I can call my bro for anything. He could call me for anything right now. And I'm only saying this to say, because Cam is a great dude, man. That brother done did stuff without even asking for money at the height of his crime, at the height of his time. Jim Jones is a good dude. I call, I need Jim down here. I call, I make the call. I call Capone up. Capone, tell Jim, man, I need him, bro. And he comes through. And, those are two good brothers, dog. It's like damn, it's kind of like touching to me because I want to see both of them brothers. I'm wondering what would happen if both of them get together, pull Dipset back together, and really up there for the love and not just for the business of it. The energy will be so much crazier. Not only that, just more longevity in life after that, man. And it'll be a teaching and a lesson to these people out here that always want to see something negative with them two brothers, man. And him going back and forth with Mase and, all of the above. And, it got to the point where him, Jim said about Mase and 50, man, they always talk about me, man. Get off my, my Johnson. Which, those type of words is crazy words. It's crazy. It's crazy words, and a lot of stuff you'll look at it like it's hard to come back from. But a lot of times growing up, a lot of dudes said that out their mouth and they end up fighting. And it ain't as much harsh as saying, "Suck my what," but get off my joint. Meaning it's just meaning like you jocking me, you jocking my style and all that. So that's probably not too harsh to be looked at on a major I can't rock with him no more level. You know what I'm saying? But people have done it. Friends have done it, and they still the best of friends by even saying, "Suck my what," and they either fight or they probably don't fight, but they still get back cool. It's been done, but really in the world, that's really fighting words, man. But A lot of us need to look into the positive things, man. Stop always jumping on this on this YouTube platforms and always looking for something negative or something negative to say about something. Drop a positive comment, man. Yo, y'all get back together. Hope everything work out, man. I hate to see y'all fighting like that. Not no old man. I know Cam getting ready to come back now. Not y'all just gashing up, putting the light on it. Oh, I know Camron Mase getting ready to go crazy now. So, you know, even though it's probably true, they getting ready to go in. I get it. But a lot of things, man, we got to try to not pay attention to, man, and try to swing this thing around. I know it's going to be hard because the internet is powerful and it's a bunch of ignorant people all over the world, so you can get a million people with dumb talk and dumb thought process, not just being in one state, not even just in one country, because this YouTube is in countries. So I know it's going to be hard, but us as a culture, and especially a hip hop culture, we not everywhere. Even though we're in a lot of other countries too that love hip hop, but I'm just giving it to us our main people, well, our main black culture, and not because of no race things, because we always the underdogs to everything. We get everything last, and we always consider the ones that do not stick together. We always the one that considered not to stick together, and we always get the bad end of the stick. Not only that, we get the bad end of the stick because we don't stick together, and we out here figuring out how we gonna kill each other the next day. It's bad enough our little young boys wake up every day thinking about how not to get killed and where they can go and catch their ops and all that type of stuff. And then it don't add up to nothing. Then they in jail. But if they learn that these two brothers like Mase and Cam came together, if Jim and Cam get it together, really get it together, and these kids could see this type of stuff happening, it'll change the mindset if more of this start happening. If 50 Cent and Cam could get cool, then definitely, hopefully these two brothers, which was considered brothers, Jimmy and Cam, could go ahead and get back cool as well. I know it might take time. They say go to the left with the negativity, man. Stay to the right with the positivity, and hopefully our brothers get that thing together, man. For real, Cam, Mase, Jimmy, and 50, because you know 50 gonna come back as well, probably. Hopefully not, because it really, what is all gonna be about? Gonna be about nothing, because everybody know 50 is a go-getter, Cam a go-getter, Jim Jones a go-getter, Mase a go-getter. So what is all gonna mean? They all making moves, making money. Ain't nobody no different from each other. If one make 1 million and one make 2 million, it doesn't matter. As long as you're making money, take care of your families, and that's all what count, man. Period. So that's what I wanted to come up here. Make sure y'all share this, man. Share this. Everybody need to hear this. You know, positive talk, positive energy, positive conversation, man. Street knowledge and all my knowledgeable people out there, man. That's what this is all about. For real. We can't be egging on the bull crap, man. We got to go ahead and preach about the good things, man, that these brothers going to be doing. And they mowing my lawn out there, so y'all got to excuse that noise. But yeah, getting the lawn mowed. But I'll see y'all in a few, man. I'll be back. Make sure y'all share, hit that like button. All my new people out there, please subscribe. Thanks to all my knowledgeable people out there. Hit me up. Hit the Cash App. The Real Big Boosie, BOOTSIE. We still feed the homeless and making moves. And thanks to everybody that's supporting that. I'll see y'all in a minute.